What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Monthly Pickups. Before we get into it, please hit this video with a like. Show some love in the comments down below. I really appreciate it. Before we kick things off, I wanted to give a special shout out to this month's sponsor, CrownedTO. If you guys were watching my video from last month, you would have seen me wearing their upside down White Sox hat in black and white. We started talking a little bit over Instagram, and they were nice enough to send me a package, so let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing I want to show you guys is what's on my head right now. It is the UNC baby blue version of the White Sox upside down logo. Has the pink under visor. This hat's super wearable, pairs with a ton of new Jordan releases, and is just a great color for summer. For Jordans, you know, you can pair it with the UNC 6s, UNC 4s, UNC 3s, Gold Coast Dunk Lows. There's tons and tons of shoes out there. It's a great pairing. I love the little hit of pink under the visor. And the next thing I want to show you guys are these shorts. I wasn't expecting this at all. It was super nice of them, but the shorts themselves say real is rare. It has that all over print on the front and the back. Really easy to wear kind of colors. Obviously the Chicago colors, pair these with the black toes, pair these with the Chicago ones, bread 4s. There's tons of color combinations. So these are definitely going to be in rotation. Be sure to check me out on Instagram if you want to see some fit pics. So again, thank you very much to CrownedTO for sending over this care package. I'm going to put their information in the description box down below. You can check them out. They got hats, shorts, a number of different other items you can wear this summer. They are a local brand in Canada, so for all you Canadians watching right now, please continue to support your local brands. It just continues to add more money into your own communities, which just helps us all continue to grow. All right, so I got a lot of great sneaker pickups to show you guys today, some of which came at the end of last month's video, which I'll show you today. But before we get into that, wanted to just share a few thoughts. I mean, right now we're in a really interesting time, right? Gas is at an all-time high. COVID is starting to stagnate a little bit in most of the world. So people that would have spent that money on other things are now spending it on trips and vacations. At this time last year, people were still getting stimulus checks. There was still a lot of money being injected into the economy. Now that's kind of been pulled back. As costs rise, people need money for other things, whether that be vacation or whether that just be general everyday goods. People that bought items and sneakers in particular to sell later or to flip right away might not be seeing the same kind of demand because those buyers now have other options and other ways to spend their money, number one. And number two, obviously, there's a little bit less money in the economy as a whole. So people are being a little bit more picky and particular about what they're buying. What that means is that goods at a price premium, meaning some of those above retail goods, are starting to decline, if not just stagnate. And all this means for us, if we are consumers, is that this is a buyer's market. This means that if you are looking for something, a grail, a shoe that you've always wanted, now might be the time to buy that, because a lot of sellers also need to get that return back. They might have been thinking they can flip something really quickly and get that money back, but it's not happening. So they might be willing to lower the price a bit. This means you might be able to find more steals in just about anything. This could be sneakers or other goods. So with that all said, I do have a few shoes here, just like I showed you in the last video, that are related to sellers bringing down their prices in order to sell more and get more money back in their pockets. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys last month's shoes. I got a 3-pair pickup. Here is the shipping receipt. And I'm going to be real with you guys. This is probably one of the few impulse purchases I made. What was kind of challenging about this is that I was selected, like many others, for a pre-sale product, which means I was putting in my credit card information last year for it to ship to me this year. And I rarely do that because a lot of my tastes and interests might be present at that time, but when I actually receive the goods, it might be a little bit different. I might be in a different mindset. Who knows? 6, 7, 8 months later, you might be a completely different person, have different tastes. So I'm not going to say the brand is something that I'm not relating to, and it might be that when I got the shoe in hand, I just wasn't really feeling it as much. But I did spend a decent amount of money on this, and when I got them in hand, I wasn't extremely impressed. I think a lot of other people like them, but I might be on the outside. I'm gonna show you guys like all three of them, like one at a time. So this is the New Balance, obviously the 650s. I wonder how many of the other guys like watching this right now did the same thing as me, and bought them on that pre-sale. They are cool. To me, they're more like a mid top. Like they kind of look like a mid. I don't know, for some reason I thought they'd be more like kind of a high top. I don't like that they have this like New Balance, almost like title, like on kind of the back half of the shoe. We all know it's a New Balance shoe. I really don't think they needed to do that. But other than that, I mean, the shoe's cool. There's like some glue stains on it and stuff, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. But overall, I mean, it's fine. Like I have the lows, like the 550s of these. Again, I didn't have them when I bought these, and then I bought the 550s, and I was like, well, we'll see what the 650s look like. I'm not really feeling these too much. I'll show you the other colorways. This is the dark navy blue. It's actually really clean. Like I like this colorway. I thought I liked the gray the best, but I really like the blue. These are like really good kind of fall shoes. You know, you rock these with some pants. I can't see myself wearing these in the summer. Again, I bought these definitely on that like hype MLA Andorra pre-sale, you know, super exclusive, this and that mood I was in at that time. And yeah, man, I don't know how much I love this shoe. I'm gonna actually say I don't like it very much at all. So the green pair, which actually looking at it again right now might be still the best colorway. I think the lows are going for a lot. These mids are just hovering like around retail, maybe a little bit less. Like for me, I'm just gonna try to, I might honestly just hang on to these for a bit and then like sell them at retail, or I don't really know. But I don't know, man. You guys should let me know. I love New Balance. Obviously every single video so far this year I have a New Balance pickup I'm talking about, but nah, for these, not for me, man. I don't like them too much. They might grow on me, but we'll see. All right, and the next pickup, this is a shoe that really great shoe. Really nice shoe. Jordan 4 Red Thunders. I already have them laced up. Worn them once. I was surprised with this because I'll just be real quick with you guys. The this material on the upper, I guess it's like a Durabuck, Nubuck. I don't know. You guys can tell me. I thought it would be a lot cheaper feeling than the pair I got. The pair I have is really nice. I would even say it's a nicer quality material than my OG Bread 4s, which you would think they would have put more material, money, and effort into those. But this, I was surprised, very surprised with the material on this. And for me, as I get older, it's like I appreciate those things almost as much as the look of the shoe too. And these were a very nice surprise. When I first got my hands on these, I wasn't sure if they would be something that I would keep in my collection because I have so many black and red shoes like we all do. But this shoe is definitely something I want to hang on to. Definitely something I've already worn. We all know where Jordan 4 trend is insane right now. You know, people are almost jumping from that Jordan 1 trend to the Jordan 4. And so, you know, it's just a great shoe. Great, easy, everyday shoe, on trend. Really like it. Jordan 4 Red Thunder. All right, and the next shoe I'm going to show you guys is I guess you're going to call it an older steel pickup. I've laced these up, haven't worn them yet. I have the Muslins, the Sail Jordan 5s. Like sometimes I like to, like I have a list basically in my phone of all the things that I'm trying to purchase, like kind of like my hit list, like, and that list like changes. I remove things here and there because kind of, you know, you might be in a mood one day and you're like, I really want this shoe, but this shoe has consistently been on this list just sitting there since it released. And so again, check all of these local and all of these like online stores for things that are worn once. If you're okay with that, busted up boxes that they can't sell on a resale platform, and you're gonna find some steals. These were in a size 11. They were worn one time, and I mean, he basically just tried them on. This is a great shoe. It's just so nice. Like this whole, we know this whole like off-white sail color, almost like an aged white look is like super still trending. I feel like it's been around for like a year and a half, coming up to 2 years now. But this shoe is spot on for me. I have the Muslins, like I said, and I wear those a ton, and I wanted to get these to complete the kind of like the duo. So man, a lot of people like these, a lot of people didn't. I love them. Jordan 5 off-white sale. All right, and the last shoe here, a lot of you guys managed to get your hands on these, I'm sure. This shoe, again, surprised with the quality. When I bought these, I didn't have much intention on keeping them. I'm still a little bit mixed on it. I think I'm going to end up keeping them because they're just so easy to wear. I have a lot of sneakers that I still need to get more wear out of. And I had this moment the other day where I was like looking at all my sneakers and I'm like, I don't need this many shoes if I only plan on wearing like a good chunk of them once in a year. I just don't see that really being like a big thing for me anymore. Before, it was so cool to have quantity and have that like awesome photo with like, you know, 100 shoes, 200 shoes on the wall, and like, you know, you can do your kind of flex and you say, you know, I'm really in it, like I've been doing this for a while. That to me now is like, I'm kind of past that. I think it's just like, you know, you get to a point where you don't need to prove anything to anyone, right? You're just buying it for yourself, even if you never put a photo online, or you never get to wear it in front of a bunch of people to, you know, I guess flex and show off and all that stuff. Like, it kind of changes. Like, I was absolutely, sometimes I catch myself, still am like that, but it's like less and less so. So initially for this shoe, black, white, and gray, it's just really easy to wear, but almost a little bit too basic for me. So again, like I said, didn't really know what I was going to do with this. I know that like they're reselling for a little bit. There is some demand out there. Worst case scenario, I can get rid of them. But when I got them in hand, the leather is really, really nice. It's a really nice kind of thick tumbled leather, which I didn't know that on the images that they leaked online. And then this, like, I guess it's a suede nubuck, whatever it is around the toe, on like that kind of mudguard area, is also really nice. And overall, I don't know, it just seems super wearable. So I think I'm gonna keep this in the collection. Definitely might become like kind of like a daily wear shoe because it's just so easy to wear. But yeah, military black Jordan 4s. I know a lot of people really, really like these because generally, if you think about it, there's sneaker collectors, there's people that like sneakers that are exclusive and sneakers that are specific and tied to a certain thing within history. There's a number of different reasons why people want to buy a certain sneaker, but in this case, you don't just have those people, but you have like the everyday wearer that just wants to buy a Jordan, and I might buy one Jordan every 6 months or one Jordan a year or every 2 years, and then I just see this and I'm like, that's something I could wear. Like, that's something I could wear and feel comfortable in, and that is what this shoe does. So sometimes the basic shoes are some of the best, and if you guys haven't seen this in hand or you do get an opportunity to buy it, definitely take a look at them. Might be a bit of a sleeper shoe in terms of like, is this going to be something that I wear a lot, because the leather is really, really nice, and I think you guys might be able to say the same. But let me know in the comments down below. Always love to hear your opinions. My opinion isn't fact, it's just my opinion. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. If you made it till the end, thank you very much for watching. We're going to keep putting these out each month. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me. I love seeing the comments down below, so please don't hesitate to ask me questions, comment, share some love. I'll try and do the same on your videos if you make them. Hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions or just want to chat. Again, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in June.